Yeah.
Shit. Alrighty. Well, welcome back everybody to Most Searched. We're here on a Monday night, changed from a Sunday night. Not that it matters to you because we only released on the Monday anyway, but it's fine. So here we are with whatever's trending and or in the news this past week / today. Claudio, do you want to start? Or do you want me to start?
I don't know. I thought you did a really good job with the intro. I do think you're getting better. So for the viewers who do watch this, please like the video just for that. Well done, Warren. His personality is really coming alive.
I'm going to slap you when I meet you.
Well, if it's according to our following lockdown rules, it might take some time then, Warren.
I got my permission slip. So I can come to.
Just come over and give me. Anyway, okay.
Yeah.
Let's move along.
So in topic one, what's trending or trending? What's news is Ellen DeGeneres being in quite a bit of shit. It looks like her show may get cancelled, and she looks like she might be getting a divorce at the same time. So
not Helen.
Yeah, Ellen. It's not H in Helen. It's Ellen DeGeneres.
I just think she's quite Hellenic. You know, she's godlike in a way.
I feel like we're talking about two different celebrities here.
Oh, we're not talking Greek mythology. No, we're not.
No,
okay,
no.
Sorry. Yeah.
So basically, it turns out that first of all, just added like knock to the gut. If she does get divorced due to Californian law, because they've been married for longer than 10 years and they don't have a prenup, Porsche is allowed to get a bigger portion of the pie, which according to her net worth is $500 million. So she'll get more of Ellen's money than Ellen gets of herself, if it does happen.
All I've got to say is well played, Porsche.
She played the long game. She played the long game.
Whoever wrote up that contract needs to be hired by the rest of, I don't know, any spouse. That is a well-written contract.
So basically, the reason why she's in a bit of cuck and everything, it's come out that she's very two-faced.
So she's been cheating on Porsche?
No. She's two-faced in terms of obviously we know that what you see on TV isn't how the person really is generally when it comes to celebrities.
Wait. You're telling me all the things she does with those little kids on the show, like, that's not real?
The happy clappy. No, apparently she hates kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So there was a.
But she's Dory on Finding Nemo.
Irrelevant, guy. So apparently, behind the scenes recording or footage or interviews, whatever the case is, turns out staff or crew on the Ellen DeGeneres show have said that she is unwelcoming, not nice. She never says hi. She doesn't give a shit about anyone else. She's a bitchy, and for example, she'll never do anything if she's not getting something in return. So
that sounds like the rest of the world, though. Why are we just pointing the finger at her?
No, because, for example, what does she say at the end of every show? Be kind to everyone around you, and she's apparently the complete opposite of that. So that's
be
part
kind
of it.
with the golden shilling is what she's getting at. You know,
no, I don't think it's that.
And I'll be kind.
Listen, Jerry Springer, be kind, but come on the show and beat each other up for money. Thanks. So according to that, her bodyguard also came out, her previous bodyguard, and said that he's been hired.
So he's also gay?
No. He's been hired
You just said he came out.
No, not playing those kind of lame-ass dad jokes.
All right. Sorry. Kanye does not endorse that sort of joke.
Okay, he came forward. Okay, he came. Yeah, look at his face. He's frowning at you. Okay, so the bodyguard came forward and said, out of all the celebrities he's been hired to protect, or obviously guard in a sense, she's the only one that he never ever acknowledged him, never said hi, never smiled, nothing like that. And he said the first time he ever met her was through Porsche. And Porsche talked to him and had a conversation. It was nice. And then she's like, oh, this is Ellen, my wife, whatever. And according to his response, she basically gave him that, look out the corner of the eye type thing and just carry on walking. She doesn't give a shit. So apparently that's how she really is. But the reason this
sounds like most Sanson moms.
But the reason this apparently came up started is because of the pandemic. Because she started recording the show from home. So it means less crew, less everything. And obviously the crew and them were asking, what's happening? Do we have jobs? How it's working? And apparently it is a case of stuff you oaks. We don't care. I don't care if you get paid or not.
Mutiny.
Yeah.
Mutiny.
I don't care if you don't get paid.
Loving where this is going.
Not my problem. All that kind of stuff. As well as everyone got upset because she tweeted, I feel like I'm stuck in prison from her 27,000 square foot house. And meanwhile, she's got staff who can't even afford to get food right now. So that's the main thing. And so apparently her show has also dropped 40% in viewership due to this issue. So she's doing less viewership than Dr. Phil.
Not Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
That guy's an institution.
And
He's been in Scary Movie. He's been in a lot of movies too, apart from his shows.
He's been on. He did PewDiePie reviews, meme review. So he's there. But so there's that side of thing. Excuse me. And yeah, and the Porsche thing. Apparently, due to this lockdown, they've been fighting excessively, and it's a case of she's had enough now, I guess. Porsche. Whether that's true.
Okay, look, just to comment on that part. I mean, during lockdown is a testing time on any relationship. You could ask me. You can ask Christy.
If you're with an asshole that's two-faced, it's different. Because if you think about it, I'm saying this is still rumor based on what people are saying. But if that's the case, remember they didn't spend a lot of time together. She was always on the show and doing interviews and all that kind of stuff. Porsche was being pretty and doing her thing. So, and whatever else she did on the side, the charity work. Now that facade is now in your face for an extended period of time.
Well, you say the facade has actually fallen down and the real structure of the building has come out. The curious thing, the thing that I'm worried or interested about is how long has this been known that, she's been this way? Because now I feel like we could be grasping straws here. It could be one of these situations where she's not necessarily a bad person, but the staff aren't getting what they wanted. I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah,
the staff aren't getting what they wanted now stories are being leaked. Yeah,
so I have a small answer for you there. A YouTuber, I can't remember the chick's name now, but she does makeup and stuff, and she came out as I think she came out.
And just so you guys know, YouTube is a reliable source of news. Hey, Warren.
100%, 100%. Look at behind you.
Anyway,
you got reliable imagery right behind you. It's facts. That's fact for later. I can't remember the YouTube's name, but she does makeup tutorials, and I could be wrong. She came out as either queer or transgender. I can't remember what she came out as, but she came out as one of those, and she was invited.
Pansexual, maybe.
I can't remember, something along those lines. And she was invited onto.
You got to be specific in today's society, though. And I'm interrupting you a lot, but you got to be specific because I'm confused.
I can't remember. It's one of those. She did one of those. Right. She either came out as queer or transgender. I can't remember, one of those two. Anyway, she was invited onto Ellen because of saying you're very brave for what you're doing and you're doing a great thing for society, that kind of thing. And that was the whole interview, obviously partially to promote her YouTube channel. Then she was doing an interview on a German talk show, and they asked her how was the stuff, and she said basically there are two different the two shows, your show and her show, are very different, and what I mean by that is yours is way better. And she said basically you expect to go to Ellen with and get confetti and hugs and kisses. She said it wasn't that at all. She's cold.
Okay, Biz.
Yeah, she's cold-hearted. She doesn't really give a shit. She won't talk to you beforehand. Nothing like that. Basically, as soon as she steps in front of the camera, face change, happy, clappy, let's talk and have fun. But as soon as the camera cuts, leave, please. I don't want to look at your face. And that was a couple years ago, or at least last year already.
Okay.
And it's apparently known, saying apparently through the the celebrityness, that she's not actually as friendly as people have been believed.
Okay, so seeing as it's a well-known thing, so where do you and I lie, or where do you lie in terms of understanding? Okay, cool. She is this way. She performs this role. This is how she makes a living, and not because she's not what she is meant to be perceived as. Should she lose out on what she has because of that?
No, I wouldn't, to a degree, because I think part of what she preaches and pushes is to be you. She came out, I'm queer, I'm a lesbian, I am this, I'm that, be me, love everyone, be kind, be humble. That's what she promoted, help people out, and now that's not who she really is. So then you find out she's doing it for her own advantage, which, fair enough, people want to get by and make a success.
Yeah.
But that's like me shaking your hand and we're all cool. And then you turn around and I tell the person next to me, Claudio's a dick.
Okay, but wait, in what context were we shaking hands? Were we meeting at a friend's get together? Were we meeting where I was actually working? These are the sort of things that need to be taken into consideration.
No,
For example, her not wanting to have small talk with this YouTuber who she knows very well that, oh, this YouTuber is going to come onto my show, so she's going to really benefit. And she goes, well, having small talk, her coming onto my show is an act of kindness because she's going to succeed after this.
yes.
So, and then she plays that role.
Yes,
so
but
it depends.
you could still be a decent person and say hi and shake hands or whatever, even if you're not in the mood to discuss, because maybe you do this every single day. You don't have to be a dick about it behind the scenes. But that being said, another person was on the show, another celebrity, and an actual celebrity. And Ellen said to her, how was your birthday since I didn't get invited? Like, ha, ha, ha. And she's like, wait, don't talk shit. Last time you gave me cuck about it. I invited you this time. You didn't want to come. And it did it on the Ellen show live. So apparently it became super awkward, which then showed like she was talking shit and she was just trying to make herself seem better than the other chick. And like, that's the kind of persona you get. And there was no one laughed at that point, by the way. There's no laugh track.
All right. You know what, Helen? Ellen, I'm done defending you. Until we meet, the verdict is out on my end. But I do think, well played to you, Porsche. You've done a fantastic job in maximizing this opportunity. Going, cool, I've really gotten to know her now. I've been stuck with her for how many months under quarantine, and this just is not sustainable for me, but I will take all your money. Wham, bam, thank you, man. So well done.
Yeah. As I said to you, I don't think you'd have to be, you can still be decent behind the scenes. You don't have to talk and shake everyone's hands. But if this is all 100% true and she is literally, two-faced in every way, then kind of that concept of what goes around comes around. You be a piece of shit, eventually it kind of comes back to you. Same as if you're good to people, eventually someone will treat you 100%.
Nice the universe, man. It's how it works. Yeah, you put out good things, you attract those good things. It's in The Secret as well. And I've also had one or two encounters where I've experienced those sort of things. And when you do, you really feel hurt. Like you can't understand why this person has behaved in that manner because they don't know you from a bar of soap. But it's probably because they don't know you from a bar of soap and you know a lot more about them. So then you have this idea about someone. So maybe the moral of the story is manage your expectations, people. Even if you think they're your idol, just know. For example, Fernando Torres, when he was playing for Liverpool, it was the Confed Cup, 2009 in South Africa. We were waiting. I think it was like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the evening after they played. Can't remember who. They played South Africa in Bloemfontein. We had driven out. We were waiting for everyone. Every one of the Spanish players came out of their bus, and they all after the game.
Yeah.
And they all clapped and waved. Fernando Torres came out. We sang his song. And the oak just looked at us. I will never forget this. He walked, he just went. And he carried on going. I was like, yo, bro, not even a wave. Everyone else waved.
Yeah, exactly.
And then after that, he left Liverpool and I was like, yeah, cheers.
Yeah, and look at his career now. It's amazing.
Yeah, great. Great story.
That's it.
Okay.
So,